Coming up, President Biden reveals a new approach to gun safety. We have the details.
And later, UI Soccer travels to Illinois for Big Ten Regionals.
Welcome to DITV Now, your flash update on all the biggest headlines coming out of the Daily Iowan newsroom. I'm Lauren Johnson.
And I'm Elizabeth Neruda. Vaccine passports may make traveling easier, but not everyone is on board. Typically, these passports take the form of apps that verify vaccinations and negative COVID-19 tests. They are intended to help businesses and schools open back up and make overseas travel easier because proof of immunization will be right on your phone. GOP lawmakers see this as an invasion of privacy and worry about putting people's medical records in the hands of tech companies. Iowa Governor Kim Reynolds said she would take executive action to ensure this does not happen in Iowa. They are not the only ones with doubts. The ACLU feels that any vaccine credentials should be paper-based in order to include people without access to mobile devices. So far, the only state using these passports is New York. The Biden White House is currently working to coordinate this effort with tech companies.
The Biden administration is taking a stand against gun violence. In an announcement Thursday, Biden unveiled new executive orders to help regulate firearm use in America. One of these is the restriction of weapons that can be built from parts and instructions purchased online, called ghost guns. President Biden stressed that these orders would not infringe on Second Amendment rights and that they are intended to address the frequent mass shootings.
Gun violence in this country is an epidemic, and it's an international embarrassment.
Biden also urged Congress to pass gun control legislation.
They've offered plenty of thoughts and prayers, members of Congress, but they've passed not a single new federal law to reduce gun violence. Enough prayers. Time for some action.
Biden said his executive orders are only the first steps to regulating gun violence in the U.S.
With the U.S. Senate tied, many Democrats were hoping to pass sweeping legislation. One hurdle stands in their way. DITV reporter Oliver Wilhelm is in the newsroom to talk about that hurdle, the filibuster.
While it may not be the most exciting Senate protocol, the filibuster is perhaps the most important. It allows a senator or group of senators to speak as long as they wish on any topic unless 60 senators vote to end it. However, the filibuster is not in the Constitution, so it can be more easily changed. In the 1970s, that talking filibuster became obsolete when multiple bills could be considered at once. This gives any Senate filibuster the power to kill a bill without delaying others. With a deadlocked Senate chamber, this essentially raises the votes needed for controversial bills to 60. This is, unless 50 senators approve the nuclear option on a bill, which makes ending the filibuster a simple majority.
What is the current controversy with the filibuster?
With bipartisanship failing on many larger bills, Democrats are considering changing or removing the current filibuster to prevent the indefinite blockage of bills such as H.R. 1. Some also cite the racist history of the filibuster as a reason to remove it, as it was most often used in attempts to prevent civil rights bills from passing. Republicans argue that the filibuster is part of Senate tradition and threaten, quote, scorched earth if Democrats touch it. Right now, it seems as though Biden is eyeing a return to the talking filibuster, but the battles are still ahead. We'll keep you updated here on DITV. Back to you.
It was a big win tonight for the Iowa soccer team against the second-ranked Fighting Illini. The Hawks were off to a slow start in the first half, but junior Josie Durr clinched a goal to secure a lead. The Illini tied the game to force overtime, and freshman Mikey Ingles applied pressure to the Illini's defense and scored a goal to end the game.
Out of our group, I thought that was our most complete game of the year, and we just talked a lot about leaving everything out there, and then the tournament format allows opportunities for everybody, no matter where they finished in the Big Ten.
The Hawkeyes advanced to battle the Minnesota Gophers this Sunday for a spot in the semifinals.
A Hawkeye game day tradition comes to an end. UI Athletics has decided to end the Hawkeye Express after 15 years of service. Every football game day, the Hawkeye Express carried fans from Coralville to Kinnick Stadium. UI Senior Associate Athletics Director Matt Henderson said, quote, "The Hawkeye Express has been a wonderful part of our Hawkeye football game day experience. While it was a difficult decision to make, we all agree it was the right decision," unquote. Fans are encouraged to use public parking options around Kinnick to celebrate game days in the fall of 2021.
The clouds are sticking around another day. Today we'll see scattered rain with a high of 61 degrees. It will drop into the 40s later this evening. The rain will continue Saturday before the sun and the warm temperatures reappear on Sunday.
Thanks for tuning in to DITV Now.
Check back Monday at 8:30 a.m. for our live newscast. We'll have the latest on the University of Iowa, Iowa City, and Hawkeye Nation. From Iowa City, I'm Lauren Johnson.
And I'm Elizabeth Neruda. Have a great day.